Hello everybody. As you know, I am John O'Reilly and I would like you to consider me for re-election as the mayor of the city of Dearborn. As many of you know, before I became mayor, I served as the president of Dearborn City Council for 17 years. As well as I have already served as your city's mayor twice. After all my involvement with the city, I have a very good feel for the needs of the people, what has been done, and what needs to be done to make this city improve. I believe that throughout my career of being your mayor, I have been very consistent in my dedication to making sure we live in a city built on success. Not only do I focus on big picture things, but I have also made it a point of mine to make sure that our neighborhoods are safe for your families and children to live and play in. Another perk to having me as your mayor is the solid relationships that I have with big companies such as Ford Motor Company, Ford Land, and the Beaumont Health System. Through these relationships, I have been able to promote economic growth in the city of Dearborn, as well as the growth of additional community programs. In addition to these relationships, I am also creating relationships with big city organizations. Some of them include the Dearborn Federation of Neighborhood Associations, the Dearborn Chamber Area of Commerce, the Dearborn Area Interfaith Network, and the Dearborn Public Schools. By having these vital connections, I am getting in touch with the people of this city and I'm making myself very available to hear their needs and concerns. As far as my credentials go, I am on the board of directors on many important organizations in this city. Some of them include the Dearborn Education Foundation, the West Downtown Dearborn Development Authority, and the East Downtown Dearborn Development Authority. I know how important your children's education is to all of you, as I have 3 children of my own. In this way, I can connect more personally with you on how you feel and your needs and concerns. By being involved in so many education-revolved programs, I have the resources needed to make sure our children get the best education possible. Although I like to be as personal as possible, focusing on neighborhoods and families of the city, I also have significant experience in regional, state, and federal levels of government. I have participated in or led on many task forces, boards, and high-level committees. Not only do I know how this city works, but I have a very good knowledge of how the system works as well. In the past few years, I have been elected president of the Michigan Municipal League, chair of the Downriver Community Conference, and appointed by the governor to be a member of the local Community Stabilization Council. By being part of so many of these groups, I have taken action on issues such as personal property tax replacement revenue distribution and the funding of municipal services in the state of Michigan. I have even been a chief of staff in the state senate. I have made plans to respond to the economic issues that we are currently going through, and my plans are long-term. I'm looking at the growth of this city in terms of the next few years, rather than the next few months. I will also be focusing on day-to-day operations for the success of our neighborhoods, as well as making sure the city has a continued emphasis on customer service and improving technology to provide more opportunities to the people who live here. In conclusion, Dearborn is my home. I grew up here, graduated from high school here, and have raised my own family here. I believe that my extremely personal connection with this city will be of my benefit while making decisions that are best for everyone who lives here. So I urge for you to re-elect me when you are voting and to remember that I have all of your best interests in mind. If I am your mayor again, I promise that I will make Dearborn the best city that it can possibly be. Thank you for your time. Is that better?